Playing time could be hard to come by in the NBA due to the competition and amount of talent available in every team. Some players don't get enough playing time due to simple reasons such as either they don't play defense or they're just simply not good enough. And then you have guys that don't play enough minutes because they are overlooked or overshadowed by superstar players at their position. Some of these players are Jeremy Lin before he went in his Linsanity streak, and Hassan Whiteside as he skipped from one team to another before settling in Miami. Some players just need more minutes to show their potential and ability to perform on the court. 5 to 10 minutes a game isn't enough for a player to settle into a groove and perform at his best. So today we are going to discuss 5 players that need more playing time entering the 2017-18 NBA season. The first player is Aron Williams of the Phoenix Suns. After going undrafted in the 2015 NBA draft, Aron Williams found himself playing in the Summer League and in China for 1 year. After his 1-year career in China, which he averaged an outstanding 20.8 points, 15.4 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks per game, he signed a 10-day contract followed by a multi-year contract on March 2016 with the Phoenix Suns. Even though Williams impressed every time he stepped on the court, with guys like Tyson Chandler, who's a veteran center on a big contract, and Alex Len, who the Suns drafted 5th in the 2013 draft, sharing most of his minutes. Being a third-string center must have been tough, but Aron Williams got his big break after the 2017 All-Star game when Tyson Chandler was ruled out for the rest of the season and Alex Len was battling injuries. Aron Williams saw an increase in minutes as he played an average of 23.7 minutes per game in the month of April and averaged 11 points and 10 rebounds. He also had 5 straight double-doubles and an impressive 16 points, 17 rebounds, and 4 steal performance against the championship Warriors. In the 2016-17 season, Williams had a ridiculous per 36 minute stat line of 17.6 points and 14.9 rebounds per game. Even though Williams performs and brings energy every time he steps on the floor, he struggles to stay on the floor as he averages 6.4 fouls per 36 minutes. So if Williams is able to control his foul trouble and beat out Alex Len for the backup center position spot and hope that the Suns either trade or waive Tyson Chandler, then we could be looking at a monster 2017 NBA season for Williams, as he could be a walking double-double machine. The second player is Boban Marjanovic. Similar to Aron Williams, Boban just can't get enough playing time due to competition with Andre Drummond and Aron Baynes. Not only is Boban a fan favorite in Detroit, but he is also a 7'3", yes, a 7'3" center that is a good rebounder and good at boxing out opponents and clogging the paint. Also due to his size, he is able to easily get under the rim and take above average shots. However, besides Andre Drummond, the main reason Boban doesn't get enough minutes is because he needs to improve on his defense and lateral quickness. Whenever he does get playing time, he produces, such as on April 4th and 7th when he scored 27 points and 14 rebounds, and then 14 points and 10 rebounds in only 28 and 23 minutes. Previous to that, he only averaged 5 minutes per game. Boban also averaged 15.8 points per game and 10.3 rebounds in the month of April when he averaged 23 minutes a game. Boban might have only averaged 5.5 points and 3.7 rebounds in the 2016-17 season, but per 36 minutes he averages an impressive 23.4 points per game and 16 rebounds per game. Boban might not average those numbers if he played 36 minutes, but it's still worth giving him the shot and opportunity to show what he can do in a consistent larger role. There are many teams out there that would appreciate a 7'3" center on their team to help them rebound and defend the paint. The third guy is Hernan Gomez of the New York Knicks. Other than KP, the only bright spot for the Knicks is the development of Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez was drafted by the 76ers in the second round in 2015, but was then later traded to the New York Knicks. However, in the beginning of the 2016 season, he didn't receive much playing time due to players like Joakim Noah and Kyle Quinn playing most of his minutes in the center position. Actually, most of Hernan Gomez's minutes only came in garbage time. However, that didn't stop Hernan Gomez from producing, as he impressed in his limited minutes until his big break came when Joakim Noah was ruled out for the season. Even though Noah was out, Hernan Gomez had to compete with Kyle Quinn, but he outplayed him as he averaged 10.7 points and 9.5 rebounds in 26 minutes of play. Now those might not be eye-popping numbers, but they are really impressive numbers for a 21-year-old rookie playing in limited minutes in MSG. If Hernan Gomez could play around 30 minutes a game, he could fully develop his game on both ends. Even his per 36 minute games are impressive, as he averages 16.0 points and 13.6 rebounds in 36 minutes. Playing Noah in his terrible contract would only hinder Hernan Gomez's development. Hernan Gomez's development is very important to the Knicks, as they can't mess it up because they really don't have much talent on that team and haven't had a decent center since Tyson Chandler. The fourth guy is Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics. Out of all the guys in this list, Jaylen Brown does not have the most eye-popping numbers, as he only averaged 6.6 points and 2.8 rebounds last year in only 17.2 minutes, and per 36 minute averages of 13.8 points and 5 5.8 rebounds, but he has enormous potential coming out of the University of California with the 3rd pick in 2016 draft. Not only is he an athletic forward with a 7-foot wingspan, but he is also a slasher with an improved jump shot and a high basketball IQ. He is a high flyer and has the ability to guard other teams' best offensive players. Coming out of college, he was compared to NBA superstars like James Harden. Last year, Jaylen Brown showed many stretches where he showed his potential as a young player, especially in the playoffs when he went up against Markieff Morris and LeBron James. He showcased more of his talent in the Summer League when he averaged 17.5 points and 10.5 rebounds. If Brown could get more minutes, then he could continue developing his game and reach his potential that the Celtics praised when they drafted him. Another important reason for Brown to continue to get more minutes and develop is because of the competition in the NBA. For the Celtics to be competitive against the big guns like the Warriors and the Cavs, they will need more than Kyrie Irving, Gordon Hayward, and Al Horford. Kyrie and Hayward may be the right players to build a dynasty on, but Al Horford isn't, as he is aging. However, a trio of Hayward, Kyrie, and a fully developed Brown in his prime could cause some damage in the NBA. And for Brown to reach his potential, the Celtics need to have more confidence in him and let him play more minutes against other teams' starting 5. With the departure of Avery Bradley and Jay Crowder, Brown has a great opportunity to blow up this year. The 5th player is Richaun Holmes. When one thinks of the young 76ers squad, we always discuss players like Joel Embiid, Markelle Fultz, and Ben Simmons, but we never mentioned their young athletic forward, Richaun Holmes. We even mentioned Dario Saric and Jahlil Okafor before him. Last year when Embiid was ruled out for the season and Okafor was hurt, Holmes had a great opportunity to showcase his talent. In the final 15 games of the season, Holmes averaged 14.3 points, 7.5 rebounds, with 1 steal, 1 block, and nearly 1 3 a game in 29 minutes of play. Those numbers might not blow you away, but they are very remarkable, well-rounded numbers for a player in only his 2nd year in the NBA. Holmes has an endless motor and is very athletic and explosive. Other than being efficient around the rim, Holmes has expanded his range to the 3-point line as he's improved his 3-point percentage from 18% to 35%. Combined with his dunking abilities and an improved jump shot, the 76ers have another young player that they should focus on and develop for the future. Holmes is also a decent defender as he's always running up and down the court and around the board. His athletic abilities helps him to get highlight-worthy blocks and steals. Once the 76ers find a suitor for Okafor, then they could find a way to get Holmes more minutes and eventually be a big piece in their puzzle to competing for a championship. Like Embiid says, trust the process. Now that's it for today, guys. These are my 5 main guys, and if you like this video and want to see more, please leave a like and subscribe.